How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Master Beer Reviews. Back with yet another review. Cape May Brewing review. A little bit of New England style IPA review in the form of their Catch the Drift. It's a limited release New England style IPA coming at 6.2% alcohol by volume. Cape May Brewing. Done quite a few of their reviews. They started doing like a marketing thing where they started sending out beers to a lot of different people, and they started sending me some stuff. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. They kicked it off with a bunch of sour stuff that really tickled my fancy, but it's of late they've been sending a lot of the hop forward stuff, which is nothing wrong with that. But this is probably the first thing that they've really kind of sent me that is really trying to get into that kind of whole, you know, stickered can New England style IPA thing. They did one New England style kind of sessionable beer that I reviewed. I forget the name of it. Not Nor'easter, but it's in my reviews. Go and check it. And but this is the first one they're really trying to kind of get the whole vibe down, from the sticker can to, you know, the way it's labeled, the whole nine. So decided to give it a whirl. Disclaimer: they sent this to me on a Thursday before Memorial Day. I didn't get it till Tuesday, so I don't know if it was sitting in a hot truck all weekend or whatever, but yeah. I review them as how I get them, so here we go. I'm in Jersey. I should have got here in one day. Why'd I take 2 days, UPS? Come on now. Or whatever shipping company they may have used. Since they're saying they use UPS, I'm just using that like someone says Kleenex or Q-tips. Anyway, give this a rough pour. Let's give it a rough pour. What do we have? Piggy finger. You know what I mean? Quickly dissipating head, just off-white, kind of rocky all around. And she's got that New England haze, baby. You know, she's got that rich, vibrant orange, more yellow than orange density to it. Not that super butternut squash level stuff, but definitely hazy nonetheless. Get a nose. I kind of like that. You're getting a nice icky sticky weediness, a little bit of kind of weed pulling along with that, and then you just get a little bit of ranky onion, just a little bit underneath all of it. And on the other side of that, there is a fruit component. It's kind of hard to get through to that kind of nice big bittering style nose goodness, but it's nice. You can tell there's some sweetness in there. Tell there's some hard to pull out fruit components from the nose, being how bittering and rank it is. But yeah, kind of my kind of New England style IPA. Let's just dive in. Cheers. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, listen, it's definitely bittering leaning. In the back here, I didn't read it. It says juicy, soft, low bitterness. See, this is kind of where I think maybe sitting in a truck all weekend kind of dropped, kind of made it change. Aromas of pineapple and passion fruit brewed with golden promise and wheat, featuring citric and Vic secret hops. There's bitterness in here. There's totally bitterness in here. It has a nice softness to it, but it's not super creamy, overly soft. I wouldn't put it in the juicy category either. But this could be all the bits and pieces of sitting around in a 90-degree truck for 4 days. It was canned on the 15th. Today is the 30th, so it's 2 weeks old. I like where it sits. I do. I like the fact that it's showing bitterness and showing a bit of sweetness. It could be creamier. It could be fluffier. If they're trying to go for the kings of the world when it comes to these kind of New England style IPAs, whether it be, you know, your Boston places, your Massachusetts places, your New England places, those places that do these styles, well, they've missed the mark. Is that a bad thing? No, because what I'm tasting isn't a bad beer. Let's put it this way. How do I phrase this? I like it. I like it because it is showing a bitterness. I like it because there is enough sweetness kind of balance off that bitterness. I don't think it's one of those super drawn out, all the bitterness has gone water nerdy kind of beers. But I also think it is a product of an environment. I do think it kind of spent some time kind of cooking in a truck for a little bit and dropped off. If dropped off some of that juiciness, some of that softness, some of that more New England Haze-Broy style stuff. That being said, I still think it's a good beer. So, testament to them to be able to make a hazy, juicy kind of IPA that can sit in a truck and cook for a couple days, still be kind of tasty. Especially kind of to the point where I think it's playing well. What it shows you is a couple things. One, there is some bitters in there. It just probably had an umpteenth bit of sweetness and a bit more of kind of that super sweet kind of hot presence that bitterness wasn't going to come through as much. It also goes to show you that it has some shelf stability to it. I mean, sure, you know, sitting in a truck for a couple days in 90 degrees heat, man, is that really a good indicator of what a beer is going to do on a shelf? No, but you know, it also says that it can be beaten up a little bit and still be something that's kind of tasty. So yeah, I mean, that's my review. I have to talk about the kind of the truck thing because it just made sense in my brain because I saw it coming because I get alerts when stuff comes in the mail. I'm like, this is not going to be good because I knew what they were sending me. Not because they said, hey man, we're sending you these beers. They just put you on a mailing list and you just send you beers. That's pretty much how the whole getting beer thing works after a while. But you know what they're releasing. You kind of see it in social media and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, okay, so they're sending me this. And I was like, oh man, this is not going to make it for the weekend. And with the holiday and how brutal it was, I know it's just going to be sitting. And it actually said when I checked the status on Saturday to see if it might eke in from the delivery service that was sending it here, it said on the truck ready for delivery, and it was like 10 a.m. on Saturday. I was like, oh. I'm like, they preloaded this dude's truck and just said, hey man, your truck will be ready come Tuesday morning, have at it. And this thing just cooked inside the back of that truck. That's my guess, because you can taste something more there. There is something more that how they function as a brewery and what they're doing. They're not going to write these specific descriptors and be that far off. I know that they're not that off as a brewery, but here's the point. I still like it. Let's cut to the chase. Let's talk about it. Is it one of the better New England style IPAs I've had as of late? No. But I don't think it's a good representation of what they're trying to do. Let's see. Packet availability, no idea. They sent it to me, so thank you very much. I think it was a brewery-only release. So yeah, I don't know if they had extra cans that may make it out, but we'll see. And leave you with, if you like what we like this. If you like hazy, juicy New England style IPAs from Jersey, I'm sure what you'll get from your friends, or if they still have it at the brewery, might be a bit different than this. But if you also like breweries that are trying to do styles that people like, along with doing styles that are pretty fucking awesome. Like I said, I'm a sucker for their sour stuff. I've said that many times. And I like the fact that they're doing this. It just brings a little bit more notoriety to a brewery and brings people in and starts exposing them to the Saison and the sours of the world. So if you like hazy, juicy IPAs, give it a whirl. Go to the brewery, visit. I'm not just saying that because they sent me stuff. I'm just saying, as a whole, the stuff they've been doing is pretty creative, pretty inventive, but also at the same time doing stuff that is also very crowd pleasing. There's nothing wrong with being on both sides of the spectrum. So yeah, if you want to taste what this really tastes like, go check it out at the brewery, because I think mine got cooked in the back of a truck a little bit too long. There you go. Review down. Down there, if you want to talk about it, Massive Beers. Type that into Google. See me doing social media stuff. Beer Massive. Type that into Google. I would go like that way and that way of Google. Like there's a right and a left of Google. But anyway, see me doing the old podcasting stuff. Beer Massive. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little New England style IPA from New Jersey nonetheless. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.